There are places in the world that feel like they were made to be forgotten by time. Formentera is one of them, the smallest of the Balearic Islands, just 30 kilometers from end to end, and yet, somehow, more than enough. You can arrive by ferry from Ibiza, and as the boat pulls away from the crowds and the noise, something shifts. The water changes first. It goes from blue to turquoise to a shade of green so improbable, so impossibly clear, you'd think it was edited, but it isn't. This is the Mediterranean at its most honest. No filters, no pretense, just light, salt and silence. The best way to understand Formentera is to ride it. Rent a scooter pointed nowhere in particular. The roads here are barely roads, thin ribbons of asphalt cutting through pine forests, past old stone walls, between fields that smell of wild rosemary and dry earth. You pass a windmill, a whitewashed chapel, a sign pointing to a beach you've never heard of, but you follow it anyway. That's the whole point. There are no wrong turns on an island this small. Every detour leads to something beautiful. Ses Illetes, Migjorn Llevant, Cala Saona. Each beach here has its own character, its own light and its own silence. At Ses Illetes, the sand is so fine it squeaks beneath your feet. The water is shallow for 100 meters, warm as a bath, with a color that doesn't belong in Europe. It looks like it's from somewhere further south, in a place you only can imagine. And yet, here it is. You can walk out until you barely look down through the water and count the grains of sand below you. The clarity is almost beautifully disorienting. At midday, Formentera slows down. Boats rock gently in the harbor. Cats sleep on warm stone steps. A net dries in the sun, a shuttered door painted blue, the exact blue of the sea. These are the details that don't make it into the brochures, the small unhurried things. The old fisherman's huts still standing along the coast, hierbas de Formentera, the herbal liquor, cold in a glass. The smell of sunscreen and salt and something cooking somewhere nearby. This is the rhythm of the island, slow, deliberate, unapologetically Mediterranean. Drive to the eastern tip of the island and the landscape changes completely. The pine forests thin out, the salt flats begin, and then the lighthouse, Far de la Mola, standing at the edge of a dramatic cliff above a sea that stretches to the horizon with nothing in between. Jules Verne came here once and was so moved by this view that he set a scene from one of his novels in this very spot. There is a monument to him here on the edge of the world. You stand at the railing and understand why. The wind is constant, the drop is sheer, and the sea, impossibly blue, impossibly vast, simply goes on forever. On the way back west, stop at the salt flats of Estany, Pudent and Estany the Peix. In the late afternoon, the light turns golden and water turns pink. Flamingos, actual ones, wade through the shallows in silence. This is not a nature reserve you've driven to. This is not a managed experience, but just what Formentera looks like on a Tuesday afternoon. The island doesn't try to impress you, it simply is. And then comes the hour everyone on this island has been quietly waiting for. The sun begins its descent toward the western horizon, and everything, every pine needle, every white wall, every wave turns to gold. On Formentera, sunsets are not events, they are rituals. People gather at the water's edge, glasses are raised, music drifts across the sand, and for a few minutes the whole island holds its breath. The sky goes from gold to orange to a deep bruised violet, and then darkness, and the stars come out in a way they simply don't anywhere near a city. There's a reason people come back to Formentera year after year. It's not the beaches, though they are extraordinary. It's not the food, the wine, the sunset, though they are everything you imagine them to be. It's the feeling the island gives you, the feeling that time is yours again. That the world has slowed to a pace your body actually understands. Formentera doesn't rush you, it doesn't perform for you, it simply opens its doors and lets you stay a while. If this island found its way into your heart, drop a comment below, subscribe for more slow travel across Europe's most beautiful corners, and until next time, travel well.